In this session, we will learn about Rust's data type, floating point and boolean and character data type. Rust float data type has two primitives, 32-bit float that is F32 and 64-bit float that is F64, and boolean type bool. The size of the bool type is 1 byte. And next is the character type char. The size of the char data type is 4 bytes. The character can represent a Unicode. Okay, let us see it in action. For that, I create a function floats. Here I create a variable f1 and assigns float value 1.25. By default, Rust infers float data type f64. Then I create a variable f2 and assigns value 10.25 with suffix f32. Here I forcefully select data type in value side. Then I create a variable f3, f4 with data type f32 and f64 and assigns value. Here I forcefully select data type in variable side. Then I print variable f1 to f4 and I try to print the max value for f32. And now run the program. It prints all expected values. Next I create a function to demonstrate boolean. Here I create a mutable boolean variable flag and do some process and print it. Here this makes infinite loop. Okay, let's run this boolean function and it prints the results and runs infinitely. So the program not stopped. And next is character. Here I create function characters and create a variable c and assigns value for that. The character data type takes 4 bytes in Rust. Here I print the value of c and its size. Let us run the program. See, it prints as expected. Character can be a Unicode char. Here I assign Unicode character the cat symbol for the variable cat. I get this emojis panel by pressing Windows key and dot. Then I select a cat emoji. All emojis are Unicode characters. Let us print this Unicode character as a hex value. For that, I first convert it to U32 and print it using hex format specifier :x. Then I print the Unicode character from cat symbol. Then print the cat symbol from Unicode chars. Next, operators. As like other languages, Rust also has many operators. We will see them. I shown here some of the operators. Arithmetic operators are plus, minus, multiplication and division. and the remainder operator or modulo operator, and the logical operators are and or not, and the shift operators are left shift and right shift. Still, there are a lot more operators. Side by side, we will see the naming convention. Rust uses snake case for its naming conventions. I showed here some of the naming conventions. Kindly note it. It will be useful for serialization and deserialization. You can know more about operators from here. Let us see it in action. This time I create a part 3 as a file type module that is parallel to main.rs and lib.rs, and link it with main.rs through lib.rs. Here I create function operators, and I create two variables x and y. These two variables infers i32 as its default data type, and once again the addition of x and y returns i32 data type. Kindly note here, if I explicitly change the data type for variable y as i64, then immediately all three variables implicitly changed its data type to i64. Okay, if I change variable y's data type as f64, then the plus symbol shows error as cannot add f64 to integer. To resolve this error, explicitly change any one variable's data type to other data type or by implement trait add. Here I used data type change. And now run the project and it works expected. And the next is division and remainder operator. It will work for both integers and floats. And the next is shift operators. Here I used right shift for division. If right shift by one place means it's equal to divide by 2, and if right shift by two places means it's equal to divide by 4, and so on. As like right shift, we can use left shift for multiplication. Left shift by one place makes multiply by 2, and left shift by two place means multiply by 4, and so on. Thank you.